Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm still here. Um, as I said, that I would come on here um, to say hello. I'm still here, um, either by a video if I have something to put out, or by community. Anyway, um, before I get started, yeah, I am still here. And for these ones, the groups or whatever, again, I really don't care if you're mad at me for putting out what I'm supposed to. Take yesterday all day long, one after another, one after another. You don't know what I spoke to God about, you know, and what I did, and also what I, you know, was talking about, you know, for everyone around the world, you know, to help. So I hope you liked what you got returned. I mean, I know you don't, but that's not my problem. Again, you should have listened. And again, you messed with the wrong person. So let's get back to, well, another thing that, you know, ones are only paying attention to. And again, do not twist. I am not speaking about everyone, only the ones who are actually doing this for a certain purpose. Now, let's get back to, first of all, this actually needs to get out. I'm not the only one is saying this. I did spoke about, sorry, in my other videos, you know, what, you know, collective, if they want love and stuff like that, and what they have to pay attention to, but especially our, you know, the divine ones who are about to be in union with each other. Um, I said what, you know, these ones doing magic and all that other, you know, horse crap are doing. Well, now, um, the ones that are supposed to come into union, they are trying to do everything possible. Well, they think they're trying, but to make it, you know, happen, that those ones don't come together. And the ones that are with someone and they're trying to do the magic or whatever, this way you guys can argue and, you know, break up, you know, Hold on. Here we go again. You're done. No. Go get your toy. Go play with your brothers and sisters. Go ahead. Go. Sit. If not, come sit. Now lay down. Come on. You're done. All done. Finite. Or finute. No more. Done. Anyway, they're trying to break you up. Probably thinking that they're going to get you, whoever. We need to protect each other. For the ones that don't know, or one of yous know who your person is, doesn't matter. You need to protect. I never said purging, but everyone's talking about it, but I say, like, let it go. And I'm not talking about that song now that I'm thinking of it, because they're laughing. Anyway, you need to focus on letting go all the ones that, are holding you back, doing all kinds of stuff that you never really paid attention to, that, it could be, ones that are lying to you and you didn't realize it, as in telling you, well, you don't need to focus on that just yet. Why are you, only worried about, love and who, or to be with your person? We need to work and do this, and well, I'm right here for you, and all kinds of. After a while, if you think about it, or trying to do everything that you like, or whatever, all of a sudden, you need to pay attention, because these ones know that it's about to go down. And in my situation, most of them did, and there's only maybe a couple left now. A whole bunch of distractions are being put out. Like I said, they're putting thoughts into, one's heads. Like I said, not to focus on that. You need to focus on this. You don't need anyone just yet. Keep focusing on how you need to make money in order for you to be with somebody, or whatever. It could be other ways, that they're trying. To do things. It's not only about, our divine union. You need to focus on, make it balanced. on everything. We cannot think bad about, who we belong with, or we can't think bad about our divine ones, our, the union. Um, as I said, in my other videos, they're putting arguments out, trying to turn you against each other. And etc. That's why I said we need to, put protection. I mean, even though that, like I said, and everyone else says, God will always have our backs. Our, ancestors, angels, our spiritual team, all of the light. But we need to, pray for each other and other things to put it out there. But of the light. These ones are mad because all the truth is coming out. The unions are going to happen no matter what. You have to say, we won't sabotage ourselves or each other. Remember who we are. Remember how far we came. Not to fall back to where we were. We are healing. We have healed. Wherever you are in your healing process, could be alone or it could be with someone. And, you made the progress. Well, you keep going. And if you're doing it with someone or you're with someone, both keep going. Help each other. If you never had a problem before, and then all of a sudden, you're not helping each other to keep each other going and supporting and all that, well, ignore all that because you know where it's coming from. That's because of them opening up, not knowing what they're doing. They probably do, and they really don't care because they think that it's not going to affect them. Well, they're wrong. But keep going. Do not let anyone take you back to what you came from and what you worked hard to heal and to keep going. It could be, addiction. It could be being abused, mentally or physically, whatever. Keep going. Remember, it's not your fault. Okay, even if it is because you said yes to somebody or, whatever. No. You might have been in your low at that point and it got out of hand. But then you started to work on yourself. keep going. Don't let anyone tell you that it can't be done, or why, you know, why would you do that? Or, oh, you know, we're old friends, or we're this, we're that, just to keep you stuck because they refuse to make it better. You know, I I hear it all the time, you know, when others are speaking, to each other or whatever, oh, no one wants you, you don't deserve, etc. Keep going. And really, look how far you got. And also, you wake up every single day with a new chance to do something to make it better. You know, and bring in someone, in your life, or bring in, the union that you're supposed to have closer. You didn't give up this far. Don't do it. Do the best you can every single day. And like I said, and how each day someone is getting closer to be with you. With some at the right time. The union, you're bringing them closer, bringing, each other closer. Don't give up now. We are, remember, we are strong. We could also be stubborn. So, and etc. But we need to use all that the right way. Like being stubborn, instead of being stubborn, not listening. Oh, no one can tell you anything. You know everything. No. If you know everything and, no one can tell you anything, okay, well then go through, what we're supposed to be doing, listening to Spirit, God, whoever, of the light. Listening, seeing all the signs from them. Instead of listening, to the lies. One's, saying that you won't amount to anything, or love won't come. Instead of listening to all that and researching if it's a lie or if it's a truth, then start listening to what you're supposed to through, well, spirit of the light that won't tell you lies. They'll let you know if it is or not. And when someone says that you can't amount to anything, well, that's where your strength comes. You show them that you can. And you will. Have love of that person. It depends on, at that right time. But till then, you do have love all around you. If you, look around. To win, ones are mad because truth is coming out. On ones who, are trying to sabotage whoever, that are trying to harm. Among other things. Just for them to gain or whatever. And remember, they don't like it that they can't put fear into anyone like they did, or trying to. They don't like everyone now speaking up. The thing, while I was doing this, I kept hearing canaries. And then I heard, I don't know, I was being told, canary, canary. So, could mean a lot. It could mean that, a lot of people, which I know and was told, a lot of people are speaking up now. And it could also mean, if you're not, you're supposed to. Then you need to. Don't let anything stop anyone to make it better for yourself, your family, and everyone around the world. Don't let that stop you. Don't let anyone stop you. And always put out there, that protection. Keep protecting um, everyone. The other thing is, you know, what is wrong with generations? Or what's going on? I mean, really, there's too much that needs to be done for everyone around the world to make it better. For everyone to leave, you know, our children legacies, of whatever, you know, we're supposed to. For them to continue to grow and build it. Now, I mean, legacies, it doesn't matter where you are or whatever, who you are. Everyone should have a legacy. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone deserves whatever. Now, I mean, I spoke about everything that my dad has done and all that, who he helped, and sometimes, most of the time, it was like I really didn't remember seeing my dad all the time because he was always working. Because then, as I got older, he had this family to provide for, this one, whatever. And I always said how my dad was, controlling and all that. But, as I grew up, with secrets and all that, that has to stop because secrets will come out anyway. I mean, if you tell me a secret, like I said, I'll probably forget about it, because person said secret. I mean, whatever you think is a secret, it will come out. Unless it's, where it has to be told if you're doing something or whatever. My dad was controlling, to a certain one of us, but mostly I wasn't told anything because everybody thought I was sensitive or whatever. Now, the legacy, we would have had it. I had very little to work with. That was fine with me. Because other than that, our parents, taught us we need to work for things also. Even though that he was protecting about things or whatever, he still taught us how to do things and stuff like that. And ones that, either you grew up, your parents were never around, but you got whatever you wanted, and and then it becomes where people think that they're entitled or whatever, and then it goes to, your children and etc., thinking that they are entitled to things. We're supposed to put up, good memories and the bad, to tell about it, to help, how to heal from it, or, if or when you come across any of it, how to get through it and to change it to, in a positive way, to solve it. Not paying attention to who we can destroy, how many views, we can get. Thing is, I'm bringing that up, because, hold up. Sorry, I had to look at something. How much disgusting things you're doing, or things that, comments say to do for the views, etc. Well, first, those ones should be ashamed for doing that. And they're no better. Example. Whether or not you just did it, and one's egged you on to do it. Or told you to do it. I'm speaking about what came across with that. And for the store owners, you've seen it on, the cameras, that this is being done. I don't know if you know that it was being done all the time, but, you see it on the cameras or whatever. You take that person's picture and put it up everywhere. And for the platforms where they're taking the video and showing, this, whatever, if it's being done because of them, or somebody's egging them on to keep doing it. But I want to know, why is it that disgusting crap that they don't get, oh, I don't know, banned or whatever it's called, that others do for not doing anything wrong. You know, up whatever the laws or whatever it is. First of all, this is disgusting, you know, what I came across. And why I'm speaking about this is I do not give a ship. We all know what I mean. How gorgeous this person is. I don't give a hoot or whatever if you are an influencer. How much you think you can get away with doing whatever you think you can because you're beautiful. To get, and also to get views or whatever, because you're entitled. You know. Now, the title, first of all, listen up. Because the title says, Gen Z attention, something like that. Again, I don't give a hoot. What you want to call it, Gen Z, whatever group you want to be in, just for attention. Doesn't matter. All the ones who like, you know, comment how they loved it, you know, egg you on to do it again, you know, is saying, let's give them attention. Really? Because, you know, that person wanted it or whatever. No. You need to wake up. And people like this person need to wake up. They're giving you attention, but for the wrong reason and way. One, it's saying that you have air in your brain, but you're gorgeous or beautiful. You don't know your worth yet, so they don't deserve it. You know, they don't know how they should be treated because you don't know yourself. You know, it's only for the money and attention for all the wrong reasons. Which, you know, each time you're doing this, each store, each wherever you're doing crap like this, it gets added to a list. And it also is how many you could have harmed or maybe did from contaminating where food is, which might also be reasons why you're hearing about all these ones getting sick. And because of ones, working where it is, only throwing it away, which is a effing pair of underwear that you took off, literally took off, and just placed it in, where meats were, where breads were, where whatever was. And it could be that, also, like I said, being sick because of that, where you're putting your disgusting whatever underwear in these places just for a friggin' attention. You must have air in your brain. Because, people are just working, could be young kids or whatever. Say, they're the only ones on there. They just pick it up. That's another thing. They just pick it up. If they're wearing the gloves that they're supposed to be serving, and that also needs to be attention too. Hire responsible people. What happens if they didn't, when they threw it away? They didn't throw away the stuff that it was touching or cleaned, with bleach, whatever. You do know that all that is criminal, right? And food or whatever, wherever you placed all that, because you apparently, as somebody was saying, you continue to do that. And there's probably a lot more who does things like that or something different or whatever. Wherever it was being done, that it was contaminated. It's disgusting, childish, being a brat. I could list a lot more. Everyone should be accountable, for allowing this to continue. And the one who was filming it, well, I give you a little tiny bit of credit because, you're getting it to the right ones who will stop it. But you're also promoting it. And also, this is why, all women like this, are making it where, let me say this first. Women like this, and it's not only, only want their money because, um, because men think that we only want money, because we shouldn't be doing anything. We shouldn't work. We, you know, we don't have brains, or we're stupid or whatever. And, when also, women like that the men are worried even when they actually meet up with a right person, that all women are like that. And that they can't decide, well, should I take a chance or not? And I'm not saying, and I mean, don't forget, men out there, you're not innocent either. But whoever this person is, and the women and the men, both are making it harder for anyone to know who, their one is, along with um, the ones that are facing with the ones that are doing the magic. you know you're only ruining it for each other, doing crap like this, or you know thinking it's funny. you know and if that person, the woman that that I saw that someone was speaking about, if you come across my video, honey, I'm not against what you were doing. I mean, yeah, I am, but I'm not against you. I am letting you know, you think you're getting all this attention. I'm letting you know to wake up. This isn't how you should be, you know, getting attention about. Some people are out there to say, oh, they don't know, meaning you don't know what you are worth and how you actually should be treated. They're telling you that you're an airhead. And no one is. Men need to stop treating women being abusive, whatever. And women need to stop it too. Doing crap onto each other, thinking that everyone is just like that. Everyone isn't like that. Not only that you made it harder for yourself, that you're only attracting those kind of people, you're making it harder for the good ones out there. And, you know, like I said, I cannot stress, and I don't know how many times I brought up things that you need to be paying attention to. This stuff, well, you know, for some, it might be petty, it might be, small, you know. One, it's all uncalled for. And remember, all the small things matter. Now, I keep stressing it. Why do you think we're not where we should be in 2024? Or at least seeing progress of making it better around the world, where it benefits for everyone, instead of, ones think that, oh no, they don't deserve it, oh no, we need it all, oh, they don't deserve money, why should they have it, etc., etc., BS. Everybody wants the same. Everyone. To be with someone, to make money, to be able to pay, our bills. This way we can have a roof over, our heads, our children's heads, etc. Leave something, when, we pass away, for our children to take that and to continue to make the, everything better and build on what we left them, to make their legacy and to continue. Instead of stealing off of each other and doing this crap, who died and made those people boss that, you deserve, so we have to do magic of, apparently there's a lot that it's being done on because you want their person. Okay, first of all, nobody gave you permission to do that, and it's only, let me say that again, who died or passed away gave you permission to do magic. And again, on a lot, apparently it's being done. Some are doing it on, a few, because you want that person. What does that sound like? Huh? What does it sound like? That one, money buys everything, and let's think only about having, the S word, because that will get us anything we want. Okay, none of that will buy or have. True. Okay, you see, true? Okay, not the scarer, because it's like almost like truth, you know, the genuine, real, true love and whatever we need, instead of having, by doing the sex, spending money, whatever, doing magic and all that. You think all that is true love or true whatever? No. It's called all fake. Not natural. Lies. Fake and lies is like the same. See, you like lies, so you like fake things. Ones that are of the light love true things and listening and speaking the truth. See, true things, the truth, we get nice things rewarded from Spirit, God of the light, because we chose that path. Okay? The other path is lies and, I guess, fake, which eventually the light will crush that. And you like to lie, you like fake things, well, that's all you will get. So, think about that. What would you rather have? All fake? Being with fake people? Cheating? Or, doesn't matter. I mean, or being with this one, being with that one, being with this one, coming back to you, being with this one, being with that one, come back to you. Or, maybe you all do it all at the same time. I don't really give a flying who, but that's your preference. I really don't care. But what would you rather have? Because either way, the truth, true, walking with the light, is going to crush the dark, the lies, and the fake. So think about that. Because, that side, you're not going to ruin or help, or, you can listen to whatever you want of the dark or whatever to ruin the whole entire world. Do you think that the other side, the light, truth, true love, etc., etc., is going to let that happen. You see, we are here because we love life. We want to make it better. We want to amount to something and, make it better for our children or, you know, others. Do you think that we are going to, it might have happened before, do you think that we're going to sit here now and let it continue to happen? No, it's not going to happen. All the ones that, lie, like I said, I don't speak about politics. Uh, trying to prevent good ones to come in or whatever. It doesn't, I can't stand politics or among other things where you all can't come together and solve things or put ideas together. It shouldn't matter who the frig gets in, as long as, you know, you go by, you know, walking of the light, or, you know what I mean? And coming together with ideas together for around the world to make it better. It's not only us, I don't know how you would say it. I mean, you're supposed to be, in office to protect the whole entire countries, whatever. And us, we have to, protect our communities and stuff like that. But no, we all work together. This way it can happen. Instead of arguing, starting wars, starting this, starting whatever. And the thing is, when things are secret, like with military or whatever, that the president says or whatever, that needs to be where people don't, blurt out. That all gets blurred out, except, for stuff that we should be knowing. To help. Wrong things always get put out. There shouldn't be any more, wars or countries arguing with each other, whatever. Why? Because there's no communication there. And then number one, other than communication, you need to listen to each other. Again, you might have the same idea, but it's spoken different, in a different way. And why can't you combine them to make it fit or solve it? you know, for us to make it better, we can do what we can. Doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you are, whatever. It's not only about money. There's other ways, getting our communities together, saying, hey, we can fix this up, whatever, start cleaning up, whatever, how, and getting our children, and adults, that we need to listen to one another. Stop the bullying, stop this, stop that, whatever. Have a meeting, or whatever, and come up with ideas. And if all of them are good, don't ignore it because you think your idea is better. Whatever is put down, as a list, everyone in your community should come up with something. And you know what? Then you get small groups and work on all the ideas. You might be amazed what you see, of the progress. Instead of this BS, worrying about, oh, no, they're better than I'm better than them. I should get more views. I should get this. Oh, I should be talking about it. Everyone has, like in my field, if we get messages, we do readings, card readings. Each and one of us have our own special message that we get. And if a lot of us speak of the same, that means that it's urgent, that we need to speak about it. And that goes for everyone else. Of making it better in our communities and around the world. It's not that we're better. Everyone has a small part in everything. Instead of arguing who's better, who's not, who deserves whatever. Oh, or someone came up with an idea and you thought of it or whatever. Okay, fine, but they mentioned it before you did or whatever. Okay, well then, bam, you both had the same idea. So that idea must be okay. That needs to be done. Instead of taking it that way. Instead of being jealous or whatever. With the jealousy and etc., etc. How's that going to make it better? It's only teaching, generation after generation. Okay, let's continue to do all that. This way we can mess up our whole entire world. Instead of enjoying, what we have and what we're going to accomplish, what we did accomplish. But just remember, anything to do with harming, blocking, or doing anything, especially on innocent ones and ones that, don't know each other or whatever, and you're just doing it because it's a trend or it's a, whatever. Remember, apparently, immediately, you will start feeling that you shouldn't have done what you did or acted that way. God has the last say. You do know that, right? You know, someone deserves somebody and they were chosen to be together, it will happen. Who goes, you know, with, a job or whatever, the right one, if they were told, okay, this one is the one, but, a person, sometimes it will happen, they didn't like the answer or whatever, or if they tried to flirt, or, well, if you do this, you know, I'll make sure you'll get the job or whatever, crap like that. So, because they didn't, agree, they didn't get the job, which they deserved. They gave it to someone else. Well, they'll get punished too anyway, because they didn't put the right one in, you know. So, I mean, it was where, things were happening, and, little by little. That's why it's 2024 and it's still the same. I mean, but we aren't seeing the little things that, Spirit is working really hard, to continue to make it right where it's going, you know, but we don't see that progress. So we need, I mean, they're helping, but we also need to do something. Instead of making that move slow, we need to start doing it. And continue to do it. And we need, I mean, it's almost, really, it's almost 2025. We need to see a lot of results. And progress. So everyone keep speaking up. We need to, put a stop to all this stuff. And we need to start paying attention what really needs to be. And take things naturally. What, spirit and, like I said, and the underworld, it has to balance what they are trying to teach us, not by force. Thinking people can do the magic and all that. You had your gifts to use it for the right reasons, to help people, to help heal people, to help, yourself, whatever. But no. It's always used to harm people, unalive people, to always benefit themselves. And that they didn't care what could happen, or never told who they got involved what could happen. And they were never told like you never told once who I was, because you didn't care. You figured, okay, well, they're only doing what I told them to do. Doesn't matter, I'm not doing anything, because I didn't tell them that I already lost my gifts. So I'm not doing anything. They're all going to get in trouble, not me. La-di-da-da-da, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You're still going to get caught, no matter what. That goes for anything, not just what I was talking about. So I said what I had to, and I'm done now. And everyone have a great whatever evening, night. And sending lots of love, peace, light, and positive thoughts all around the world. Ciao.